I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
Being the biggest project we've ever done, the most ambitious thing we've ever done.
Out of all of the VR projects I've seen, it's the one that most feels like being inside of a movie.
Madrid Noir is a 45-minute narrative-driven VR experience that transports the players into 1950s Madrid, where you meet Lola, our protagonist, who's packing up her uncle's old apartment. And your role in the story is to help her uncover this mystery that's been sort of building up for the last 20 years.
This man had some real skeletons in his closet.
Then we have Paquita, who's this adorable pug. She plays very much the role of Lola's sidekick and goes with her on all her adventures through Madrid. And that's where the mystery starts.
Hey, no.
We kind of felt that there was still a bit of a disparity between interactive content and narrative content. And then we wanted to find something that was in between, where the audience themselves were very much involved in that story. James came along at that right time and pitched the idea of Madrid Noir with this image to us.
We could immediately see the potential that these characters had and the story that he wanted to tell. We created a short 5-minute prologue for Madrid Noir. This was shown at Rain Dance Festival in the UK and 3D Wire in Spain. Through these festivals, we met with VR producers ATLASV.
Immediately, everybody at the office was really charmed by the potential of the storytelling, of the characters, and also the fact that the story took place in Madrid, in a period also that is not contemporary.
Madrid Noir was brought to Oculus by No Ghost and ATLASV, and we wanted to be a part of this project in large part because it's based on film noir. To my knowledge, this has never been done in VR, so that was really exciting to us.
Now we had a detective and we had a dog. And we knew they loved each other, but we didn't really know what else was going on at that time. And that's where Lola came in.
We meet her in 2 different moments of her life. One when she's in her late 20s and one when she's like 12 or 11. Your role in the story is to help her uncover this mystery that's been sort of building up for the last 20 years.
My exciting adventure had turned into a bad case of cabin fever.
For VR, and when you're wanting to engage another character, being the audience and the player, they need to feel like they're being taken by the hand by a living, breathing character.
I mean, you're part of the story. There is something that is keeping you connected to the whole narrative and everything that's happening.
We were interested in this idea of reframing parts of childhood and reframing the relationships that you had with people in that childhood. In a way, that's where you meet Lola. You meet her at this point where she either does what her parents tell her to do.
Hola, mama.
Or to choose to kind of follow her nose and trust her instincts, which, to be honest, have been quite knocked by the things that have happened to her in the past.
She's thin-skinned, she worries about things quite a lot. And it's those things that I think make her aware of the nuances of the things that happened, and she picks up on details. And I think personally, something I always really connected with was it wasn't just a traditional noir. It was also about a young woman who feels confined in the expectations of her family and in the era that she's coming of age in. For the audience to feel a part of that and to feel like they can help her find her best self, that gave all 3 of us, and hopefully we'll do an audience, a way into connecting with her. And for that reason, whether or not audiences, they're into noir, whether or not they're into comedy or animation or VR, for me it felt like a very, very universal story that everybody could connect with.